By your command.
Let's have it then.
Alright, let's explore this place.
So, the Scarlet Chorus and Disfavored are at each other's throats. Can't say I didn't see that coming, but the Archons might have waited until one war was over before they started another.
Do you think I made the right decision?
Fighting with the Disfavored. Oh, not the call I would have made, but I'm sure you have your reasons. If you like iron weapons or something about that purple uniform excites you, then be my guest. Who can say? War is all about compromising your morals, deciding who lives and dies. What seems like a mistake turns into your greatest call down the road. Let me make one thing clear, just so that there aren't any misunderstandings. You support Graven Ash, and I couldn't care less. I'm here because you've done what none of the Archons could. Not even the voices of Nerat would fault me that. He's also a complete bastard, and I wouldn't want to miss an opportunity to stab him in the gut and take control of his army. So, there's that. I'll say this much. Our time together is anything but dull. My blades are yours for as long as you'll have me. What do you need? You've just got to know, don't you? I suppose there's no point in hiding it. Barrick and I are siblings. We share a father. If
What?
little else. I try not to think too much about some northern merchant dropping anchor in my mother's port, but it happened. And the fortunate result stands proudly before you.
How did you become aware of this?
There were a lot of lazy days during the conquest, and among other things, I spent my off hours using messenger birds as target practice. You should have seen Ash's anger when he heard that was going on. One day, I snagged a bird that flew from the hands of a proud northern daddy. The missive was about the goings-on at the family farm. I recognized the name and handwriting from a note in my mother's belongings. There weren't too many people named Barrick in the army, so tracking him down was no challenge. I cornered him in camp, and we shared a few heated words. Some blackmail, even.
She tried to extort rings from me, and I was having none of it. Not even Graven Ash would think less of me for our father's indiscretion.
I like your confidence, but my ring belt is feeling a little light these days. Maybe you want to take me up on that offer, or I can start whispering in disfavored ears. Think about it.
Do you even like each other?
I've tried to get along with that ironclad knot of repression, but it would seem he's having none of it. Good riddance, then. The war's tossed us together, but nothing says we have to keep that going. The most we do for each other is try not to get the other one killed, which is more than you can say for most disfavored and Scarlet Chorus.
Barrick, are you okay with this?
Well, Verse has a nasty habit of jabbering in my ear and making this war intolerable. I plan on parting ways and returning to the north at first convenience. My father will answer for his infidelity. Beyond that, I am happy to consider myself in every way unaffected. My superiors once accused me of having an impulsive streak, but I have worked to suppress it at every turn.
When you go back home, send Father my fondest greetings and thanks. If he hadn't gone to ground on my mother's dry dock, I might not be here today.
My heritage was a point of pride and distinction before I met you, Verse. Not that you would care.
Significant impact first.
I've asked myself about that several times, but unfortunately I don't have what you'd call a definitive answer. The Northerners put a lot of meaning behind family and blood. Seems arbitrary to me, but I don't want to discredit it entirely. I told you about what happened to my Scarlet Fury sisters. The hesitation I experienced. Sometimes I wonder if that wasn't because of my connection to Barrick. He's stubborn, regimented, everything I'm not. I suppose there's no telling for sure, but if I had to guess... Yeah. Sometimes I get messed up in my head, and learning I had a brother has helped me understand that better. What do you need?
You guys fight well together.
The thought has crossed my mind from time to time. During the many battles of the Conquest, we found ourselves standing back to back with enemies on all sides on more than one occasion.
The big guy here is as useless as an empty scabbard without his phalanx to keep him alive, but I move fast enough to compensate for it. And it's nice having a living wall of rusted iron I can use for cover.
Do you think it's because you're related?
If you want to attach some arcane meaning to the whole thing, be my guest. I couldn't tell you for sure. I doubt that a capable tactician could explain why certain soldiers learn to rely on each other.
In the disfavored ranks, the Oathbound seem to know more about synchronizing their efforts, and the same could be argued for the Scarlet Furies. I don't know how they pair up their units, but it isn't by virtue of blood.
How do you think this is possible?
I would suggest that our fighting styles complement each other, but they do not. I would suggest that we get along, but we do not. We don't even finish each other's
Sentences? Okay, that was strange. Did you hear that? The next time I catch a whiff of Barrick's meaning, I'm keeping my mouth shut.
I want you two to train together.
Absolutely not. Our fighting styles are incompatible, and any disfavored lieutenant will tell you not to join at the hip soldiers who can't stomach each other.
I'm inclined to agree. If you want to pair up fighters, there has to be some great passion or magnetism between them. We don't have it.
If you two aren't up to the challenge, I won't force the matter.
Now see here, Verse's temperament and unpredictable ways are an annoyance, but no challenge is beyond my skill. Verse, we should take some time to face off in the sparring fields. It might even improve our disposition towards one another.
I'd rather watch you devour your armor one shaved off spoonful at a time. But since that isn't going to happen anytime soon, I suppose I'll make an effort.
And so, civil war divides the armies of mighty Kairos. The reckoning that comes of this failure will be great indeed. We find ourselves in the darkest times. Brothers and sisters who fought for a similar cause now skewer each other over blighted lands in the favor of distant powers.
What would you have done?
Backing the disfavored was the only logical choice. Graven Ash is the only Archon worthy of your confidence, and you were wise to recognize as much. Naturally, I would have done the same. Whatever others might say about what happened in Vendrian's Well, you acted from instinct. I can't help but respect that.
I have some questions.
What can I do for you? The thought has crossed my mind.
The big guy here.
Let's be off.
Woo! Alright. I might have to pair Landry with her. Alright, is there anything around here? I didn't explore this place. Keeps the guard comfortable.
Good thing I keep a torsion wrench handy.
Ooh. Nothing here. I might have... Can I switch people from here? Or do I have to come back here each time?
There! See that?
Huh, I didn't see that before. Money, 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 money. Oh, is that camping supplies? No.
Negative, Fatebinder.
Alright. That's cool. So where are these dagger plants that I just picked up? Hold on. I don't think I like the decoration. Alright, let's go up.
I cannot.
Caked in dust. Intricacy.
Negative, Fatebinder.
See that?
Oh, Oh. Stuff. 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 Alright, how do I get out of here? I'm not sure. Oh. I did not loot this? Alright, we're getting lots of money. Oh, cart. Alright, maybe this way. Or not.
No can do.
What was I supposed to do? Okay. I don't know if Tyrannon's gonna be very happy with me. I tried my best. They're all assholes. They're all assholes. So you said something about the old walls?
Won't happen.
Oh. Boxes. What's an old wall again?
Do you have eyes on this?
We'll go out there. I mean, we have a tide caster. Hopefully she teaches me what I want to know. Eventually. When I eventually will gain her trust. I don't think she likes how bloodthirsty I am, though. Anything else here? Nope. Alright. I think that's it. Unless I want to explore this, which I can't. Alright, how do I get out of here? Oh, I mean, we got rid of things. I'm happy that we're not all gonna die. That's good, right? Alright, maybe it's at the top. This thing belongs to me. Ah, we have our peeps. Swindler.
Let's be off.
How do I get out of here? Alright, I got, oh, do I just, do I, oh, there! That's how I go. I go from, oh my god, why? Took me long enough to figure this shit out. Alright, let's see how well you guys work together. Hi there. Welcome to the Iron Hall Trail, Fatebinder of Tunon. I'm sure this title won't bore you with my problems. Appreciate you coming to me before speaking to Ratman. We need to be careful. He has been acting out of sorts. Choose your words carefully with him. How could talking to you offend Ratman? You chose to speak to first act before speaking to first brother. We're mercenaries. First act concerts with first brother. Balance behaviors or ooh. Okay. Okay. Somebody over here. And somebody over there. Alright, so that's their leader. And that's the guy. Sup? And here's the Fatebinder. I knew we'd see you. I was just wondering when. One trip to Lethalan Crossing wasn't enough, Governor? You had to return where no one asked you to come? Throwing me out of my home wasn't sufficient? Are you here to disrupt my life some more? It doesn't really matter why you're here. I don't care. I have more important things to worry about. And in case you've forgotten me already, my name is Ratman. I am the first brother, leader of the Bronze Brotherhood. Speaking of which, what did Webbile have to say? Has she already started filling your mind about lies about me? She and I are going to have a chat soon. I can't have my first axe countermanding me at every turn. I know she wants my position. Watch yourself while you are my guest in my lands. If you have to come up to stir more trouble, we are well equipped and won't back down from a defense that's rightly ours. And well-being might always not agree, but at one point that's the one point we say, if you step out of line, we'll both correct you. You're not welcome here. Why is the crossing so important to you guys? We were asked to do a job and we did it. Then what happens? You throw us out of our home. By all rights, the city is ours and suddenly Kairos wants it? Well, I intend to get it back. I refuse to let this matter die. We protect the crossing for years, and we even ensured Kairos' forces could do business here when Narat asked us to. No, we did the job we were asked, and this land belongs to us. Well, I need to get to Lethalan's Crossing. Absolutely not. You must be crazy to think I'm letting this favorite sympathizer go through to consort with my enemy. Who knows what plans you would make to undermine my authority. What's so important about the bodies here? They were some of Kairos' army who wandered too far from the crossing. I will sleep well when they are all dead in the ground, and the only place worthy they'll be. What's wrong with the Welby? I had such high hopes for her as my first axe. The continued success of the Brotherhood should be the single most important goal for anyone who is a member. She seems to have forgotten her place. She's not the head of this band. I am. How do you plan to take the crossing? Why would you ask this? Is Wilby planning to undermine my strategy? Your humble group. Sounds like you're upstanding citizens. Yes, we are, Fatebinder. I'm glad somebody finally sees us as what we do. I'm tired of people calling us mercenaries and sellswords. So we get paid for what we do. We need to live. You don't do it for money, so why are you fighting over the crossing? I don't appreciate your tone or implication of what you're saying, Fatebinder. This is a mere principle. We're perform a service. Alright. Okay. What's going on? What's going on here? Absolutely not. I come through Ironhold Trail more times than I can remember. No one asked for a toll, and I won't be paying one now. Fateburner, surely you, of all people, can help me. My name's Aster. I need to get to the crossing. I have goods to deliver. Tell this man I will not be paying a toll to him or anyone. He has to let me through. Greetings, Fatebinder. I'm sorry you have been drawn into this. You stumbled into here merely conflict of the changing times. I am Will of the Brotherhood. This trail is under our protection. If this gentleman would pass through our lands, a simple donation is required. These funds help our cause and keep Ironhall safe from all travelers. Clearly you can see both sides of the value in that. And who are you keeping it safe from? You, standing there with your weapons at the ready against me? I'm not but a traveling merchant. I have no money to spare, and I certainly will pose no threat to anyone. Keep this area safe indeed. Here. Just go. Thank you, Fatebinder. You've done a good deal today, and you brute, move aside and let me pass. But of course, though merchant, be sure to have some rings on your trip back. I doubt your friend here will be around to pay through these lands twice. So a Fatebinder in our little corner world. Who would have ever thought this happened? While I appreciate your help dealing with the merchants, I'm afraid I can't let you pass until you've spoken to our leader. Personally, I thought he was crazy, saying you'd be visiting the crossing. Looks like I owe him a few rings. Not that there's a shortage of deers out here. What can a humble servant of the Brotherhood do for you, Fatebinder? And don't ask me to let you through. I can handle this. So my station means nothing. Out in the middle of war. Can I just pay the toll? No, you better see Ramon. I'll catch the bad side of Beast's Claw if I let Fatebinder through. Alright.
Affirmative.
Is there anything I can do to get these guys to let me pass? Peacefully. I feel like I'm gonna need these guys later. Well, they hate me. They're cool with me. They don't like me at all. Yeah, I kind of pissed them off during my conquest. You've returned. Why are you forcing travelers to pay a toll? Ramon will say it's because it's what we're due, and part of me is inclined to agree with him. But if I were oppressed, I would say his pride is hurt and he's lashing out. He can be such a child sometimes. Just watch yourself around him. He hasn't seemed in complete control of his faculties lately. It's frightening to see what he's becoming. Did you not swear an oath to your leader, Sellsword? I knew your loyalty is available to the highest bidder, but I never guessed it extended into treachery. His plans can doom our entire troop, and I intend to prevent that. I am loyal, but not blindly loyal to someone intent on marching me off a cliff. Is there anybody else I can talk to? Alright, where's the map? Where's the other map? Haven, Sunset Spire. Have to go here to get to there. Can I just go to the bastard tier? Alright. Oh boy. Alright, looks like I have to get across the crossing in order to go. Alright! Fair enough. Come on! I need to leave! I don't want to fight you! Why are you charging a toll for the Iron Hall Trail? I don't see how the affairs of the Brotherhood are your business, Fatebinder. Suffice to say, the funds we receive from our tolls help us keep the lands around the crossing safe. We're owed our dude. Okay. Going back. I need to get to Tunon. He's expecting me, and he's gonna kick my ass. Sir, there's nobody else here. Alright. There's nothing else to... Yeah, I can't get there without getting... Okay. Okay. Alright. You know these aren't your lands anymore. Of course not. Of course there's not a way over out of here.